Profit is an outcome of a well-run business based on sound business fundamentals and a well-educated and happy workforce. You don't manage a bottom line. Anybody who manages a bottom line is making a big mistake. That's why a lot of companies aren't around for a long time. So if you have solid business fundamentals, which means you invest in your workforce, you invest in your customers, they keep coming back, your lifetime value of your customer grows, the revenue continues to grow, that generates earnings that get invested back in the business, because that's what we do with our earnings. We don't write a check out to all of our shareholders for the amount of earnings per share they got. That goes back in the business. And we reinvest in the business, and shareholders make money by buying low and selling high with each other. It doesn't even impact our economics as a company. And so a well-run business with solid business fundamentals creates an economic flywheel that allows us to reinvest in our business, grow our company, and people say, hey, you know what, they're going to be around for a while, they're going to grow. And so long-term is the best way to go. We need some help with the government in the way they think about it. We now have a long-term capital gains tax that happens on day 366. I think that's wrong. We should have a long-term capital gains tax that goes from 100% in the first year down to 20 or 0 over 8 years. So then I'm incented to keep the company invested for 8 years. We need to think about depreciating our investments in people like we depreciate our investments in machines. Because right now we treat machines better than we do people in our businesses. If you have an option to put it in a machine and depreciate it over 5 to 10 years, you're going to do that versus put it into training for your employee base. That should be eliminated. We should either allow for depreciation in employee investment or don't allow for depreciation on technology and machine investment. Things like that need to change in order for us to get our head right about long-termism. You know, Larry Fink at BlackRock, he's all over this. He gets it. And CEOs that don't have shareholders that support it should change their shareholder base.